Hello and welcome to Life in DNA with Amanda Renee. I'm Amanda. Thanks for joining me again. I just got back from Scotfest this week. This was the shirt I picked out. I was excited. Let's see. We had a lot of fun. Got to get some things. Maybe I will pull them out and show them to you next week because I forgot to grab them. Got to get t-shirts for everybody and picked out a couple of Christmas presents for the kids. And what else? I got an actual Bruce tartan scarf that I was so excited to find, and a actual Bruce badge. That was really cool because I'm asking for Christmas like almost like a shawl type thing, and then I want to put the little Bruce pin on it to wear around this winter. I'm excited. And I got my hair cut right before we left. It's not curled today, so it doesn't look great, but it's nice to not have all that hair anymore. So when it gets too long and too thick, then it gets annoying sometimes, and it's hard to do anything with it. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit just about life in general. Sorry for those of you that are interested in the DNA part, but I am hoping to get to do some research soon. I've been getting that itch again, and so I've just been waiting for the time to do it. We were traveling all weekend, last weekend, preparing for that trip and then resting up from it. And then I have cousins coming in from all directions this weekend, and so I'm gonna hang out with them and work at church and all that good stuff. So hopefully the week after that I won't have as much to do and I'll be able to get to do some of that. My subscription is about to run out, so I'm hoping sometimes when you have to cancel, they'll give you like a really good deal on it. I'm hoping that they do, because again, I don't want to lose all my stuff and I want to do some more research. But paying full price is not an option right now because that stuff gets expensive. But I do want to get to do a little more research on some things. When we talked with my in-laws when we were up in Tulsa, a couple of questions came up that sparked some things I want to look into, and so that's always fun. Still want to do more research on Walter's family. I'm hoping I can get somebody to answer me and respond back to me so that I can learn more about them. That would be nice. So yeah, just gonna talk a little bit about life. What was I gonna say about Scotfest? It was so much fun. I did get to try the margarita made with a whiskey instead of tequila, and it was really good. It didn't even need salt, and I'm normally a salt girl, but it didn't even need it. I was trying to find out which whiskey they used. I should have asked, but I didn't. But it was really, really good. So I would definitely drink one again because I can't really handle tequila anymore for some reason. It automatically makes me want to throw up. I can't do it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. My husband got to try some kind of beer that he liked, at least until it got warm. My father-in-law went with us and we walked around, so we got to show the kids everything. We were trying to look at the clan tents. There really aren't that many. I wish there were more. There's only a few, but the ones they do have, their people were super nice and really interesting. And we found two. One was in my husband's ancestry, and one was in both of our ancestry. And so we both got to, like sign the book and put our email down. And if you join their little clubs or groups, join the clan officially, you get some perks. Like if you travel to Scotland, they have perks for the clan members over there, which was super cool. And that is something I look forward to doing someday. But, not right now. But while trying to look at all the clan booths, we kind of got caught in the middle of the booths are set up right around the field where a lot of the action happens, and I didn't really realize that. And so we kind of got stuck right in front of everybody trying to watch the competition with the bagpipes and drums, the different groups, which was fun because we got to see it, but I felt bad because we were kind of in front of some people for a little bit there trying to make our way across, not realizing they were in the middle of doing something. We did get to see the parade of the clans. So a lot of the clans had their flag, and they were wearing their tartans, and they marched around the field. Now there was a Bruce flag and a few people in the Bruce tartan walking in that, but they didn't actually have a booth, so I was kind of disappointed in that because I was really wanting to meet them. So yeah, but we got to sign the book on the other two. One gave us a little pamphlet to learn more about the clan and more about kind of what they do as far as or the history behind it. And then another one gave us like a whole folder full of information. That was pretty fun. That was the one that we were both part of. So that was fun. I always want to do more research on those kind of things because that's fun. That's what I love about Scotfest versus like Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, they had a little booth there with someone where you could like look up your surname and different things like that. And they had like one little thing about family history. But with Scotland, with having the clans and all of that, like there's just a lot more history there at Scotfest than I noticed at Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest was more about the drinking beer and the costumes than anything else. At least that's what I noticed. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I will say we got stuck waiting for our shuttle bus. Scotfest is really good about, they have several different places you can park, and they have shuttles running for free. And our hotel was one of them. They had shuttles running to the hotels, and so we got to park and get picked up. But unfortunately, our shuttle bus driver this year liked to nap, and we caught him at least twice napping instead of picking us up. They're supposed to just constantly go by the hotel and see if anybody's there to pick up, go back to Scotfest, pick up anybody wanting to go back to the hotel, and just make a constant round the whole day. And that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. And he did not want to do that. When we first got picked up, a smaller shuttle actually picked us up at our hotel, but there were several people waiting with us, and so it was a little full. And so she was like, well, I have another driver at this hotel, so I'll drop some of you off and you can get on there so that we're driving safe. And because it was like right across the street from our hotel. So she pulled over there. She had to honk like 3 or 4 times, and someone had to bang on the door to wake this guy up and let some of these people on so that they could go to Scotfest. And this was only 2 hours after they were supposed to even be up and running. And then when we came back with the kids, my husband and I went up to get settled in the hotel, put all our luggage up and everything, and then we waited a little while and we were going to go back to Scotfest and just kind of walk around, just the two of us. And that's when I got the margarita and things like that when the kids weren't there. And so we went downstairs to wait for the shuttle bus, and we can see him parked behind the hotel across the street, and he's just sitting there, and I'm guessing probably asleep because that's what he was doing before. We had to wait like, I don't know, 10 minutes or more with him just sitting there, and I know he could see us because we could see him, and wait for him to finally come and pick us up. And then when we were leaving that time, we waited over 45 minutes and he still was not showing up. I was even trying to ask some of the volunteers, but you know, they're volunteers. They're only trained for the little section they were taking care of, so nobody could really help us. We finally decided we were going to walk to the restaurant. It was like a 20-minute walk from where we wanted to eat. So we were going to start walking, and we ran into one of the smaller shuttles that was pulling out. Like, they weren't even pulling up to where the drop-off section was. I don't know what was going on with that. But she said she'd take us to the hotel, so we went. When we finally are about to pull in the hotel, then we see that bus. So it would have been like an hour that we were standing there waiting, or over an hour by that time, by the time we got to Scotfest. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that the next time we go, we don't get the sleepy bus driver. We didn't have that problem last year. Last year they ran constantly like they were supposed to, and yeah, so this year was bad. That kind of put a damper on our date night, which sucked. I was trying to stay positive, but my husband not so much. So the date night was kind of a bummer, but yeah, otherwise it was lots of fun. Scotfest was really cool. Other things going on in life. After talking to my mother-in-law, and then I was posting yesterday on one of my Hashimoto's pages just for some advice, and if any of you out there can give me advice, I will gladly take it. I am really leaning towards just going ahead and getting a hysterectomy, because my cycle being out of control, especially like this last time, you know, it was like bleeding half the month. That's not good. I borderline anemic, you know, I run borderline anemic anyway. So I run the risk of that. Then taking the medication I'm on to stop my period, gives me, as soon as I got back on that medicine, my headaches started right back almost every day, and some of them so bad, like the other night, medication and the ice pack didn't even completely knock it out. It was right back, and all day the next day. And so, and I'm already on hormones, so my doctor has put me on hormones. So my thinking is, and I know, you know, given my age, I have maybe anywhere from like 2 to 5 years probably left to have a cycle. So I can either suffer with, you know, bleeding too heavily for the next 2 to 5 years and getting anemic and getting sick, because when I was severely anemic, I was really bad sick. I also gained like 40 pounds just in water weight because my body was trying to cling to every little drop of water to keep my blood flowing. And so I can either do that or take the medication to stop my cycle and have headaches for the next 2 to 5 years almost every day. Or I can get a hysterectomy and have neither one of those, because I'm on hormones either way. I do have an appointment to talk to my gynecologist, but of course she couldn't get me in for like over a month from now. And this is something I kind of want to get taken care of quickly and just want it over with. But I don't know. I'm going to try to talk to her. My other doctor, I'm planning on setting an appointment to talk to her soon in detail, just specifically about this, because I want to make an informed decision. It's a permanent thing, removing your uterus. I know your uterus is supposed to make certain hormones, but obviously mine isn't. And, with the fibroids and all of the other things going on with it, it's not functioning correctly anyway. So, and that's what I'm wanting to know. If someone can give me a good reason not to get the hysterectomy and suffer through this for the next however many years I'm going to still have a cycle, then I will take that in consideration. And that's what I'm asking. So far, when I had the post on the Hashimoto's page, all but one person was like, yes, I did it, and it was the best thing. I had all those issues you did, and it was the best thing I ever did. I had one person that suggested going to like a functional doctor to figure out what the cause is, and my response was, I honestly would love to do that, but I've been trying for years now to get someone to help me figure out what the problem is, and no one has been able to do that. I don't live in an area where those kind of doctors are just readily available. The one I have found that was in up in the city was extremely expensive and insanely expensive. Like, not even worth, like, just impossible. So it's unfortunately not an option. So, I don't know. I wish I could get to the root of the problem, fix everything in my body, just function perfectly. But, I've been on this Hashimoto's journey for, let's see, I don't even know how many years now. 7, 8 years. And, it's only getting worse, not better. So, or as far as, the hormones and the cycle stuff. So, yeah, unless somebody can give me a good reason to keep my uterus, I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of it. Because, I would just rather be done, especially if I'm going to be on hormones anyway. I think the one question I do have for my doctor is, how expensive is hormone replacement therapy? Like, are the hormones I'm taking now that don't cost very much, is that what I'm going to be able to keep doing? Or am I going to need something that's crazy expensive? Then that might be something I have to consider. But if not, then it's probably going to go. And then also, on my semaglutide journey, my weight had kind of stalled. I hadn't really felt the effects of the shot in a few weeks. I did, however, this weekend. I was getting full really, really fast. So I barely ate anything, which was hard. I still push myself to eat because we're actually going out to eat, and I don't really get to do that very often to nice restaurants. I went to Ted's in Broken Arrow, and then Andolini's Pizza, which is really, really good. And so I ate more than I would have on this shot, feeling that full. But a lot of it was, I was full from whatever I was drinking, trying to hydrate or have a cocktail, and it was making me really, really full. So I was pretty miserable the whole weekend as far as that goes. But my weight's kind of stalled. When I got home, I actually had lost weight, but when I weighed in today, it didn't show it. I think I lost like 0.2 pounds according to the weight chart. And I didn't get to look at that because I can't remember. I forgot to take a picture of it last time. I can't remember. I either lost 0.2 or 0.8 pounds. I can't remember which one it was from last week, but that was it. I had been losing like a pound or two a week, and so I went ahead and went up because they changed it where you pay every week for the shot now. So I could up it and just, for a few weeks, I'll pay for that to up the shot. And so I went to the second highest dose, and boy, did I feel it. I had to take one of my nausea pills before I ate lunch today because I was starving, but I was also very nauseous. And even now, my stomach is just, upset. Nothing horrible. But I'm actually thankful because maybe that means my body will actually respond to it and let go of some more weight, which would be awesome. And so I'm excited about that because I've lost around 25 pounds so far. And I have about another 20, even if I lost another 15, I would be at a good place. But I'd like to lose another 20 just for my own reasons. But that's how much I would like to lose. So hopefully I can get the shot back to working and get there. And if my body responds to it, then I might drop back down to the low dose because I really don't want to have to go higher. But if I do and I can financially, then I will do that. But so that was just my update there. We got back in the swing of homeschooling this week, and we had to double up, and because we didn't get home till Monday, so we took Monday off and just decided to squeeze 5 days of school into 4 this week so that we can stay kind of on track. And so that's been nice, just getting back in the groove of things. And yeah, that's pretty much all that was going on. Let's see. Oh, there was something else I was going to talk about, but it didn't pertain to this. So I will end it there, and I will see you guys back next week if you join me. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And if you're listening to the podcast, then please scroll down and rate the podcast for me. I would appreciate it. If you have had, a hysterectomy and had a good or bad experience, or if you have information on that and you would like to tell me, please either message me on Instagram or email me. All of that information is in the show notes, and I would greatly appreciate it. I am the type of person that likes to have as much information as possible to make an informed decision, especially about something big like this. So I would greatly appreciate anybody's input. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.